And heat makes hydration particularly important, and that just became tricky for one northwest Iowa city. The city of Storm Lake is asking residents to strictly conserve water after a power failure has cost it the ability to produce water. They're urging residents to use as little water as possible with no lawn watering, car washing, or power washing until further notice. The city says the cause of the failure is under investigation, and there is no time frame for repairs to the system at this time. A divided Iowa Supreme Court has banned police from searching people's uncollected trash without a warrant. The investigative technique has been used for decades. The court ruled 4-3 on Friday that officers commit an unreasonable search and seizure under the Iowa Constitution when they look through trash left for collection outside homes and search for evidence. The justices for the ban say it amounts to an unconstitutional trespass on private property and violates citizens' expectations of privacy. Around noon today, authorities from North Sioux City, the Union County Sheriff's Office, and South Dakota Highway Patrol stopped a vehicle outside of Elk Point after a lengthy chase up and down I-29. Few details are known at this hour, but the chase involving a possible stolen vehicle is believed to have started in North Sioux City. Police had to use stop sticks to disable the vehicle. One person was taken into custody. Iowa honored its fallen peace officers at a ceremony in Des Moines today, including one from Siouxland. Governor Kim Reynolds attended the ceremony at the state's Peace Officer Memorial at the state capitol this morning. That ceremony also saw the names of 2 fallen officers added to the memorial, including one here in northwest Iowa. Iowa DOT says it's ready to begin work to resurface a major road on Sioux City's west side. Work on Riverside Boulevard is scheduled to begin Tuesday, June 1st, weather permitting. The DOT says the project, which will grind away the current surface of Riverside Boulevard between War Eagle Drive and Military Road, then repave it with fresh asphalt, will require lanes on that street to be closed during the work, which is expected to take about a month. Every year, lifeguards at Sioux City's pools are put to the test in a drill with undercover patrons simulating a drowning. This secret swimmer drills are held at every pool, but today the lifeguards at the Lewis Pool in Morningside were tested for speed and accuracy, while their supervisors and our camera crew watched from a distance.
So these drills really help us stay prepared.
Once the drill was over, the guards, paramedics, and management debriefed the situation to point out the most important life-saving steps. Members of the community celebrated a Sioux City pioneer this afternoon, commemorating her legacy helping newcomers to Siouxland. Mary J. Tralia was just 28 years old when she took over the local community house, working as the director for 35 years before her death at age 62 in 1959. Tralia was a social worker who spent her life serving Sioux City's immigrant population. It was one of Siouxland's biggest events since COVID-19, with near-perfect weather and endless barbecue. Camp High Hopes hosted their annual Rib Fest fundraiser yesterday at Battery Park, where some of the area's best barbecuers squared off for the title of Best in Siouxland. There was also a rib eating contest hosted by our own Owen Sebring. All proceeds raised from Rib Fest help Camp High Hopes provide unforgettable experiences to Siouxland kids and adults with disabilities. Trial dates have been set for a northwest Iowa couple accused of killing their infant daughter. 21-year-old Brittany Baker and 20-year-old Lawrence Rutolo Jr., both of Sheldon, were arrested in March and charged with 2 counts of child endangerment in the death of their 5-month-old daughter in July of last year. Both have entered not guilty pleas to those charges. Both are now due to stand trial in the case on August 10th in O'Brien County District Court. A police chase on Sioux City's west side led to the capture of a wanted man yesterday. Police got word of a man with numerous warrants was near West 3rd and Ross Street, and a foot pursuit began. Officers chased the suspect about half a mile before catching him hiding in some bushes at West 14th and Ross.
The county even came over to help, which we always appreciate.
We are just a couple of days away from the start of RAGBRAI, which is kicking off in Le Mars this year. The annual bike ride across the state brings thousands of cyclists to Iowa and its roads. That means drivers along the route need to be extra cautious and ready to share the road with the bikes.
We're approaching the 10th anniversary of the start of the Missouri River flood of 2011, a disaster that lasted months and did billions of dollars in damage.
Tonight, I'm speaking with members of Sioux City's 185th Air Refueling Wing, who spent months on the front lines protecting our community from the floodwaters.
Turning now to weather. April, one of the driest Aprils we have seen on record.
Any chance we'll catch up on some of that rain anytime soon?
Yes. More and more states are turning to cash incentives to get people vaccinated.
The prizes add up to millions of dollars, and while it's proving to be very successful in at least one state, some question the fairness of these programs and whether it's a responsible use of taxpayer money.
St. Clair National correspondent Audra Elnashar explains how this is playing out.
3 new houses are on the market in Sioux City that can help people get a hand up. The houses are affordable housing, and buyers can get assistance from the Department of Housing and Urban Development. They're at the corner of 20th Street and Center Street on Sioux City's west side. They will sell for $165,000. They're 850 square feet and include a 1-stall garage. There will be an open house to tour the new homes this coming Tuesday, June 22nd from 3 until 7 p.m.
Well, this is a treat. I'm up here with you.
I am loving this. I don't know if our viewers know, but we actually are roommates, and so this is very weird. I'm seeing a lot of you right now.
I know, and I'm usually behind the scenes for this show, so this is a different thing. But this weekend,
we just can't tell Andrew that we appreciated this. We got to keep that a secret.
That's okay. We have his dog. It's fine.
It'll be fine.
So anyway, this weekend was great for weather. I mean, we had Rib Fest this weekend. The Siouxland News team was out there. We had the Asian Festival, and then of course Father's Day. Like, we couldn't have asked for a better weekend after all of this heat.
After all this heat, especially, it was really sunny. I know a lot of us are showing off some sunburns today, especially after the immense amount of just sunshine and gorgeous